Hello and welcome to Camera Cole, where we look at life through the lens of truth. Today we're talking about sustainability. What does it mean to be sustainable? What are some tools, principles, or ideas I can put in place to be sustainable? And how can I recognize if something is not sustainable? First off, what does sustainable mean? Sustainable means the ability to be maintained at a certain rate. So not only do I need to be able to continue a process, that process needs to maintain the rate or capacity that it starts at for it to be sustainable. If you lower in value or drop in capacity, you're not sustainable. Think about eating unhealthy food. You can eat unhealthy food, but it's not sustainable for your health long time. Your quality of life will drop. It's not sustainable. Think about not sleeping. How long can you go without sleeping? You might be able to function at a normal capacity for a little bit, but eventually you're going to start nodding off. Your speech is going to sound crazy and you're going to start seeing stuff. You're going to need to sleep. It's not sustainable to not sleep. It's not sustainable to eat unhealthy for your whole life, or your life will be very short. The same idea and the same symptom analysis can be applied to the work we do. If I dread or hate going to work, that work is not sustainable. If it sucks me dry, if I'm tired, if I hate it, if I resent it, if I don't want to get out of bed, it's not sustainable. Something will have to change. Something will break if I try to operate at that capacity. Maybe my personality changed. I become numb to the world, or I stop treating people well. Or maybe the job itself changes and I quit or don't show up or get fired. The key takeaways about sustainability is that there's symptoms you can look for to know if something's sustainable. You will know it by the fruit. So if there's good stuff coming out of what you're doing, that's sustainable. That's good. Keep going in that direction. If there's bad stuff coming from the things you're doing, change something. Make a decision. Shift something up. But don't try to keep operating at subpar capacity without changing stuff. It's not sustainable. Marketing your business or making social media content should be fun and it should be sustainable. If it's miserable and you hate it, you're not going to do it because it's not high priority when it comes to running a business. Make changes and take roadblocks out of the way from getting your videos out, from getting your captions posted, and from getting that information or that marketing activated. Because if you don't put a seed in the ground, it will not grow. Same thing with social media. If you don't post a video, no one will see it. The next thing I want to talk about is a system. What is a system and why is it important? And what does it have to do with sustainability? A system is a set of principles or procedures that organize a task and make it more efficient. There are a lot of systems. There's educational systems, there's manufacturing systems, there's systems for generating money, there's systems for generating joy, there's systems for generating time. A system takes an investment. I put time into the system, I put money into the system, I put energy into the system, and I get something out. A system should multiply things or increase things. You can design a system to waste time and to waste money and to bleed energy, but the idea is we generally want to use systems to do good, unless we're trying to put a system in place to tear down something evil. But that would be putting a system in place to build something good. Systems should solve a problem. A system you could put in place for marketing or making videos could be a content plan where you invest time up front to save you time later of trying to think of ideas or think about what to post. A great visualization for what a system is and what they do is actually an automobile assembly line. You take money and you buy metal, rubber, fabric, and you put it through a system, and on the end you get a vehicle, and that vehicle is worth a lot more than the materials you put in, and that money you invested up front actually multiplies, and now you have a product to sell. Think about the school system. We take kids, we put them into the system, those kids invest their time, and when they get out, they should hopefully, if the system's working right, be smarter and better members of society. Do you think the school system is a good system? I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of time, and I did get smarter, but I've learned a lot more after school. Anyway, when you're faced with a system that might not be efficient, you have two options. You can either remove the system and start completely new from scratch, or you can change the system and make adjustments to it to make it better. Systems are really important, and they can help you be more sustainable if you build good systems. A good system would be to invest a little bit of time and get a really great video out of it. A bad system would be invest a lot of time and get a not so good video out of it. So think of systems systems that you can put in place in your life, in your business, in your family to steward and protect and maintain your resources well. That's what systems are for. And systems help you be more sustainable. I've got more notes on systems and sustainability linked below. And thank you for your time talking about systems and sustainability through the lens of truth. This is Systems and Sustainability with Cameron Cole.